Wow, that was seamless.
We'll 1266.
We'll see what that looks like.
Did you see the new intro?
Smooth.
Yeah.
They saw the new intro.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're so excited about it. They're commenting right now how great the new intro
You
is.
guys are into that stuff. I'm just kind of watching. You tell me what you think. By the way, guys, on Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's New York time.
Yep.
You guys could figure out where you are in the world from there. But at 1 p.m., so our Monday video will be delayed, and it will be at 1 p.m., and we're introducing a new headphone. So don't miss our premiere.
Live YouTube premiere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first one of those.
Monday at 1 p.m. Ought to be fun. It's funny. I hear this every once in a while, and it's kind of funny. Like, there's no effing way I'm going to put a headphone on my head. Or, those things suck. Those comparative speakers, blah, blah, blah. I get that because that's where we were 15 years ago.
You see that in the two-channel world a bit, for sure. People that are just reluctant to try headphones because they think surely there's no way they could be good. It's not going to be as good as my two-channel system. It's not going to do what I need it to do.
Well, you mainly see it with shows that aren't just like a can jam. It's like just an audio show that has headphones at it. And yeah, you see like when we did a room, people would be expecting there to only be speakers in every room, and people would pop in and be like, oh, these aren't speakers.
Yeah.
And just that's it.
Yeah.
Walk out.
Yeah, they see headphones instead of speakers.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
It's like, well, this room's quiet.
Don't need to go in here. Although 50% of them or so do come in and
Some
walk
do.
around. Especially if you see them leaving. So, well, come here. I got to show you something. You throw this bad boy on their head and you're like, well, that's pretty good. Now, you don't usually get it at first, because if you listen to speakers your whole life, it'd be like, I guess people should look at it the other way too. If you listen, I've met people that have never really used good speakers in a room.
Sure.
Right.
Only had headphones or in-ears or whatever. It's the same kind of thing, I think. They're like, if you never heard speakers, you just don't know what to expect. You don't know what they should sound like. You don't have a film of reference, And I think it's the same with putting a speaker guy putting a pair of headphones on for the first time.
Yeah, it's a two-way street.
It's like, well, okay. And then they listen and they start hearing shit and they start hearing, I think that's where it's got to go, though. They got to actually put it on. You got to get them to put them on their head first. That's the hardest part.
Well, yeah, it's a part of the battle, I suppose. But in this context, when you have headphones that look a little unusual, might pose additional barriers.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, this thing's got a bit of a shape to it, the 1266. Yeah.
I think the biggest thing, though, that everybody, at least in the two-channel world, can all come together is when they see, like, especially like monoblock amps with headphones. It's like, oh, I can relate to that. Equipment.
Oh, yeah.
It all is the same stuff.
Yeah, right. Oh, and by the way, you can run this off your turntable.
Yeah.
Oh, I can? Yes.
Well, not directly.
Yeah, you can actually spin vinyl with headphones. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. A lot of people are actually, the younger generation's starting to do that a big time now. It's another source now. It's a new source rather than streaming.
Well, you probably don't see a whole lot of CDs and things like that used for the younger generation. It's pretty much all streaming, and oddly enough, a little bit of vinyl mixed in.
Hell, they got a couple companies are making turntables with headphone jacks right on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably
That's
not
easy.
Stellar, but
Yeah.
It's not at this level.
But it's a thing. Yeah, no doubt.
But, for the average Joe, or Sam or Peter or whatever the name is, bam, you could actually, go out and get used vinyl for a couple bucks or so, right? And here you got, I don't know what this turntable cost. I guess it's probably in a few $100 range. I don't even know. I don't know.
They vary wildly.
Yeah,
You
right.
could get cheap ones. You could get expensive ones.
And you could plug your freaking headphones into it, and bam, you got a whole different method of listening to music.
Well, I think that's the thing. Once like a speaker guy gets in the headphones, they usually use it as like a compliment to their speakers. Like, oh, it's 2:00 in the morning. I don't want to crank up my stereo, but I don't want to compromise on audio performance. Right?
Yeah, that the majority of people probably don't live alone, so yeah, you're usually pissing somebody off if you're cranking subwoofers.
Or a neighbor. Or you're in an apartment.
Even in the daytime.
Yeah.
And apartments are a real bitch, especially in a lot of places in the world where you have rather small spaces. I think that's where the greatest benefit is of having a really, really good headphone system is, you don't have the option to set a pair of speakers in the room.
Right.
Just not possible. Not enough space, got neighbors, can't even enjoy it, why bother? I get that.
Well, that seems to be a big driver And we do see that, oddly enough, in increasing rates with older generations. And it seems like the younger people kind of got into headphones because it was the obvious choice. It was their first path for one reason or another. But you're kind of seeing the younger generation come around to headphones because they need to, right? They can't put their speakers somewhere. They can't use them the way they used to be able to. They don't have the space. They can't make the noise or something like that.
That's where it sits. But if you do have a room and you're cranking speakers all day long or whatever, or at night, or you're enjoying, okay, let's not say cranking, but you're enjoying your music on your 2-channel, I can tell all the audiophiles out there without a doubt, because I have a dedicated room at home and I've enjoyed my music for decades now, and be able to close the door and just listen to music at night, that the headphones have pretty much taken over as a majority of the time listening to music. Probably 80% or more, I use the headphones, and I have the choice to do either. So, and I think it's part convenience. It works well if you're watching movies or TV. You can just throw them on there, and you can turn the speakers on if you have them occasionally, to make some noise, rumble. But,
yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I mean, you have both systems.
Yeah.
I think you said in a past video, right? You mostly headphones.
It pretty much speakers. All I use them for is movies now.
Ah.
So music is headphones.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So
I guess for movies, it is a bit of an advantage to have physical speakers to do the whole surround sound thing if you're into that, and sub and stuff like that. It does help. But with 2-channel audio, I prefer headphones pretty much all the time, except in some situations where you're not really actively listening.
Right.
Background music.
Right.
Or if there's more than one person.
Yeah, if there's people over or something, then it makes sense.
Yeah, that's
to
a little
have.
harder.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of difficult to do with headphones.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, really, I think the bottom line is what I want to get out of this video is that people shouldn't be, audiophiles, guys who are into 2-channel, shouldn't be afraid to try today's headphones. You get into upper tier, you're talking thousands of dollars for a pair of headphones. You can easily spend $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on a headphone system. It's serious toys now. It's not like it used to be. And I think that's the problem, is people are thinking back, the way it was 20, 30 years ago, where headphones did suck. I mean, it really wasn't, they couldn't compare to speakers, but not just no parallel. You know what I mean? To me, at least.
Yeah.
Not like that. Not like we have it today.
Well, I mean, if you're thinking about the 80s, it was like the stock Walkman headphones and stuff. There wasn't like what you got today. Obviously.
That was super common.
Yeah.
Whatever the product came with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were mass market things that they were just put out there to play music with the device.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like the shit you get on an airplane nowadays, right? They're disposable products. And that isn't where we are anymore today with headphones. It's not where we are at all. These are not disposable. These are just like speakers. You'll probably enjoy them for 10, 20 years, unless you get the upgrade bug, which a lot of people do. So.
Well, I guess that's a good place to end as any, because we could just keep rambling on and on as per usual.
Yeah.
But if anybody's interested, check out our video on Monday, live premiere of a new Abyss headphone. Ooh.
1 p.m.
1
Eastern time.
Eastern.
New York time.
Yeah. And check out our Abyss merch store,
Abyssstore.com.
Abyssstore.com.
Yeah.
Pillows.
Christmas
mugs.
is coming. Yeah, you got to get pillows and mugs for your...
Yeah, we need a
For
Christmas
somebody.
sweater thingamajigger.
Yeah, maybe we'll work on that.
Some sick graphic.
Yeah. Santa Claus?
Maybe.
A wreath?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
A Santa hat with someone wearing an Abyss headphone. Yeah, that's it. Maybe Santa listens to Abyss.
Probably.
I think we have a picture of that.
We do have that picture,
We do
yeah.
have that, yeah. We'll put that on the shirt. That's right. I forgot, a few years ago, someone in Santa's group sent us a picture of him sipping some beverage, listening to a 1266. Right, we'll put that on the sweater.
Sure.
We'll let you guys know when it comes out. Thank you for watching. Take care.